to take your seat.
Palace, Chelsea. Personally,
this is a banger of a game, man.
I predicted 4-0.
Did you say 4-0?
Yeah,
4-0, and it was 4-1. I was
Benteke did you dirty.
To be honest with you,
what did I say?
You said 0-0.
Wow! Oh God!
Chelsea.
What I was thinking,
and it was 4-1. And to be honest, we don't need to spend long on this. Chelsea delivered. I think Alex was right. Alex said that. I had said on Friday that I thought Zaha was very much in the Ivory Coast, and I thought I saw Georgian Ayew at Heathrow boarding a plane to Accra. So to see them get spanked really by Chelsea 4-1 was no surprise. I think Chelsea, Tuchel, we did say that it was a freak result against West Brom. They're doing all right in the Champions League. I think they could go all the way to the final, to be honest with you. And I can see them finishing again within the top 3 or 4. I can definitely think Chelsea will occupy the Champions League spot. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. And the result wasn't a surprise. Darius?
I did watch this game because I kind of wanted to watch. I haven't watched Chelsea play in a while, and I saw Havertz starting and I saw Mount starting, and I thought, let me check out this game. And boy, Havertz, I'm telling you now, and I've watched Havertz since he was at Leverkusen. I didn't think he was gonna explode like obviously like certain players certain people were expecting, but also didn't expect him to kind of be this slow at the start of the season. But if he's gonna continue and if he can make that consistent performance a thing, and the way he played against Crystal Palace was ridiculous. He took a touch over a centre back. Something happened where the ball was played over. Did you see that? Where the ball was played over the top, he took a touch over the centre back and then volleyed. If my man scored that would have been the best goal of the season. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. So shout out Havertz. I think he played really well, and shout out Mount as well. Mount is clear. Mount might be Chelsea's best academy export. He's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous player. And shout out Tuchel as well, because I'm kind of scared. The guy said in a press conference, we focus on the defense. We've worked on the defense and we sort of fixed it. Now we're going to focus on the attack. And if he can just turn on the attack like that, that's kind of scary, because he went from scoring no more than 2 goals to them putting so much pressure on that Crystal Palace team that they were 3-0 up in 30 minutes. And if he can turn it on like that, that's quite scary to me. So Chelsea look very, very strong.
Darius, you called it on Friday. You said Chelsea would probably be the team next season that will rival City. And I look at that Chelsea team now, and I think, having watched the game against Leeds, I think they can beat City. I think
honestly, look at the squad that they've got, bro. Look at the squad that they've got.
That team is dirty.
Disgusting.
Dirty team.
Disgusting.
Sam, I'll bring you in.
So what I will say to that is the Tuchel thing. I agree. Tuchel's probably the best managers to come into Chelsea to do what he needs to do at the moment. All the pieces were there. And when I say all the pieces, all the players, attacking players are there. He's managed now. What Tuchel does well is he tactically sets up his teams to be able to perform in any given way. So he's found a way now to get the best out of defense, but also to get the best out of the attacking players. The only problem I see them going forward is keeping all these players happy, because that's going to be a tough challenge for any manager. So maybe 1 or 2 of them might have to go. Maybe
Tammy will go.
Maybe see the likes of Tammy Abraham go. Is Giroud, he's probably likely to be on his way as well. So there might be 1 or 2 that ain't going to be able to make it. If he can keep the players happy, and by all accounts, he looks very similar, in a similar mold to what Jurgen Klopp is, the way he kind of hugs them players, gets them on side. You know what I mean? That sort of management style looks like it. I want to play for this manager. That will come to a point when it's going to be, right, who do I need to play? I'm going to have to drop you. If he can keep them all happy, you're right. I think they're going to go and do something big next season. Just on the stats alone, looking at the stats.
This season, I think they could win that Champions League, you know.
Potentially, I still think there's teams out there who are more organized at this moment in time to beat them. But he's got a good shot. Don't get me wrong. But just looking at the stats from yesterday, 64% to 36% possession. They had 23 shots. Palace had one shot. And
seriously, that was a goal. Then that must have been the goal.
Yeah, it was a goal.
Wow.
So you could just see that they managed to shut them out. They've managed to keep the midfield strong and maintain the attack, and that's frightening. That is frightening.
Yeah, extremely. I agree. Alex, over to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to touch on Chelsea's last game. A lot of people was making a huge deal about Tuchel losing. Obviously, I think it was it 5-2 to West Brom?
It does sound bad. It does sound bad. Can't lie.
It sounds bad. But what I was saying, I was like, look, when a guy's come in and he's gone unbeaten for so long, you can't judge him on his loss. You have to judge him on how he reacts to it. And boy, did he react! And it's not even just the fact that they won 4-1. It's the football that they were playing. Like, I know he spoke about Havertz, but he was on crowd. He was doing some madness yesterday. It was ridiculous. And I was like, is Crystal Palace even trying to play football? And that's why I was saying, when Crystal Palace are safe, it's like they just don't care. And then when they went to, I think it was 3-0, I was like, you know what, I can't even watch this anymore. It's just too easy. So I just had to watch. I just put on Friday. I watch a movie, but I had to do it, man. But no, I do think Chelsea's going to creep into that top 4. If I was to put money, I'll be on Chelsea creeping into that top 4 instead of Liverpool. And you mentioned players who probably will leave. I would like to see Tammy Abraham leave. I do think he's a decent player, and I would like to see him somewhere like West Ham or something like that of the sort. Just to develop himself more.
I think he'd kill it.
He would 100% kill it there. And
I'd take him at Spurs.
He doesn't want to go there, And
watch it, yeah, Alex. I can
I'll play it. But yeah, again, Palace had a 1 shot, 1 goal. What's the point? As I said, when they're safe, they don't care. But that's taking nothing from Tuchel. He's a top manager. He's got a huge chance of winning Champions League, and next season, he's definitely one to watch out for with his team when he strengthens and gets more players.
Thank you, Alex. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Would be interesting to sort out a job of Rodgers would be at Spurs. That would be interesting. I think definitely that should be a call. Darius, it sounds like the way you're wax lyrical of Chelsea, that you've become a hardcore Blues fan. But you heard it here from Alex. He's predicting top 4, and I keep putting it out there because we know we've got a lot of followers, a lot of fans watching and taking some of our work. It's not financial advice, but definitely if you are leaning towards Alex's predictions, then he's suggesting that Chelsea are more likely to nip into the top 4 than Liverpool this season. We move to the next game.
Time to take your seat.